everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. You have to excuse me, I'm sorry, but I have a cough drop. I can start feeling today. I got up and I could start feeling that my throat was hurting a little bit and I was feeling a little congested. So I want to nip this in the bud as soon as possible. I took my medicine. I need to get my, guys, I need to get my flu shot as soon as possible because I've been getting, I've been noticing that I've been getting sicker. Like but I've been nipping it in the bud, but I've noticed that I've been catching things, and I know that it's because my immune system is down. I have been working a lot, and this is the key here, guys. Whenever we are working, excuse me, a lot of hours, and we're not getting our sleep, we're not getting our rest that we should have, and that's just not physically only, it's also mentally. Our body starts to wear down because we are not really made to be working 24 hours. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's not what this vlog is about. Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. Today I'm showing. I have 2 cowls that I made. Now, if you guys remember, I was talking about how I wanted to make a dicky for my daughter. Now, a dicky is an old term. And then nowadays they're calling them cowls. But when I was growing up, we called them dickies. And you could get them, and they weren't just crocheted. But they're basically, to me, a dicky is where it fits closer to your neck. And it could be either like a turtleneck look, or even they had like blouses, the collars. That's all it was. Whereas a cowl, to me, seems to be more, it's wider, it's more, more expandable, more bigger, and, whereas a dicky to me just fits snugly on the neck. And that's what I was looking for. My daughter, I've mentioned this many times, is she's always cold, always freezing. I think it's from all the ice that I ate when I was pregnant with her. That was my whole craving when I was pregnant with her, was ice. So now she's always freezing. And now she also works as a barista and a baker in a coffee shop. So you can imagine every time the door opens, cold air comes in, and they're always cold. Anyway, so I wanted to make her a cowl. Not a cowl, what I call a dicky. I had some Red Heart ombre. I think it's the Super Saver in the gray. And this is the one I made her. See? So when she puts it on, and I found this tutorial. I don't even know whose it was. I don't remember. But it was the rib. I really liked the way it came out. I'm really happy with it. This is the leftover scrap from my shawl that you guys see me wearing sometimes. But I like the way it came out. This actually matches the colors, because they have gray. I did run out a little bit. See, didn't tuck in my ends yet, so excuse that. But I did run out a little bit at the end there. So I added some Craft Smart Gray. And I think it kind of blended in nicely with that. See? Don't mind the ends, you guys. I just washed them. I haven't done anything with them. I always wash them first for it to kind of set in, and then I put the ends in and all. So I like the way that came out. I'm happy with it. And I noticed, now I did not use the size of yarn that she was using a little bulkier yarn, not super bulky. But I noticed that it came out with this yarn, because it's the thinner. It's not a bulky. You can see all the ridges. So I like the way that came out. You see that? Very pretty. Then I thought I had some of this. Remember when I went to my Walmart and I got some of the Lion Brand Riverdale Tweed. You guys remember this one that I got for $2? I was talking about it the other day. And I thought, let me make the same. I like the ribbed effect here, let me make the same one in that, the tweed, for my niece. And this time, this one is really bulky. So I did that. Guys, this is like my, look how much bulky it is. This is like my 4th try on this. Same pattern, same stitch work. Look at the difference in it because of the size of the yarn. I really like this one better almost because it's more, you can see all the stitchery. You can see the pattern. You can see how pretty. You can, it's almost like you can see the edge a lot more. You can display it. This is maybe because it's too busy, but I know my niece is going to love it because she likes all that, you know, the thickness of it, the color, the tweed in it. Look at, I know she's going to really like this cowl. Now I use the same, I followed the same pattern. It said single crochet 40. Well, single crochet, I am learning, you guys. Single crochet on this size yarn makes this. 40 single crochet on this super bulky, which was a lot, was even bulkier than what she was using, made this huge cowl. Then when I you know, what do you call it? I turned it down even, right? When I put it on, you guys, it was like, this was my face. I could not believe it. So I unraveled it. I did it again. Again, it came out bulk, and I'm like, how? Why can't I get this thing right? So you know what I did? I just, where it said to do 40 single crochets here, I cut it in half, and I only did 20, and I'm quite happy on it. But it took me 4 different tries to get this right. So I learned a lesson, you guys. From now on, when I am going to follow, I am going to actually follow and even get the type of yarn that they are using, because it does make a super difference. Now, I am finally happy. When I messed it up the second time, where it wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to come out, I ended up giving up. But it bothered me all day at work because I really like this. I'm not, here you go, there you can see it. I liked the way it was, and I knew my daughter, my niece was going to love this. This is just her type of thing, and I knew she was going to love it, put it on. You know, like a lot of young people now, they don't really like wear winter coats. They wear huge cowls like this, and then they put on a lighter coat or one of those winter vests or whatever. You know, and this is how she, and I know she's going to love this. So it bothered me, and I said, no, I'm going to end up, you know, I'm going to make her that cowl. I redid it. Guys, it was like, you know, I don't know. You know how some things you work on and it comes out beautiful looking and everything, and then you do something and it's really a simple, it's an easy pattern. It's an easy stitch, but yet I had the hardest time. I don't know, you know, sometimes things work and don't. Like I said, when I did my daughter's Dickie, it was no problem. I did this like in little, you know, short amount of time. This big bulky thing, I just could not get it right. And I'm going to tell you, when you try to unravel the tweed, because of all the, you see all the different, this is all the tweeds, and it's not just like you're looking at it and you see beige, but there is actually browns in here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got browns and tans, and you see how it is? It is really hard to unravel this when you're trying to redo it. It was really, really hard. I had to go real slowly, and then I was like, oh my gosh, what a pain. But I'm glad it's over. That's my tale of 2 cowls. I'm going to give her this for her birthday. Her birthday is like a week before Christmas, and I know she's going to love it. I am also thinking, along with this, making her a headband, because I do have some left over, but I don't know. I have to think about it. but it would be probably not in the cable. Maybe I could do it in a cable too. I mean, in the ribbed. So maybe I'll do that too. So that's my story. I am really, really loving this much better than in the bulky, even though it's still, you can see it, but I don't think it's as, the ribbed effect is not as pronounced as in this one. And like I said, this is just a scrap. And I really like the way this came out. And actually, I was telling my friends at work, and they were like, wow, you should make me one. People like these things. So, yeah, I'm calling this a diggy, okay? Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys had a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I am, like I said, I am coming down with something. I gotta nip this in the bud as soon as possible, but that's because of all the, I've been working like 10-hour days, and I know, and I've been talking about this for quite a while. We've just been that busy where overtime is just like, you know, and in fact, they want to work Saturday. I'm going to be taking off a Saturday. I'm not going to work this Saturday. I need to get myself back in order. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.